Good morning everybody, I hope you're well. Today is Monday the 18th of January and the second week of homeschooling begins. I'm feeling a lot better about it this week than I was last week. It actually didn't go too bad the first week back. There was a couple of arguments about the desk, who needed the desk when. There was a couple of rebellious "you're my mum, not my teacher" moments from Abby. And only 2 pieces of work that we couldn't do because of the internet. So in general, it was a good week. I think we've kind of got into a routine now, so I'm feeling definitely a lot better about it. I would much rather they were at school, obviously, but needs must. So yeah, we're just going to make the most of it. It's 7:45 at the moment. I'm about to get them up and organised. But first of all, I'm going to make myself some fruity couscous for later. So I thought I would just show you what I'm doing. For anybody who's been on Slimming World before, this is an old favourite, you'll know how to make it. But a lot of you might be interested to see this little dish. It's so quick and easy and it's fab as a breakfast or a supper. I'm hoping to have mine as a supper. So let's get making it. Right, I'm putting mine in a mason jar, but you can do it in any dish you want. And I suppose you should really measure the couscous, but I don't, because I'm not counting calories or anything. I will come on and talk to you about my diet in a wee while, because as you've probably guessed at the fact that I'm eating couscous, I'm not keto just now. I'm trying something a little bit different this week, so I will come on and talk to you about that. You'll be like, "Oh Fiona, not again, not another diet." That's why it's no longer a weight loss channel, because I change my mind about my diet as often as I eat hot dinners, quite literally. Right, so I'm just going to pop a wee drop in the bottom. Right, yeah, that'll do. And into that I'm going to pop some apple and blackcurrant diluting juice or squash. It's sugar free, you can use any flavour that you want. I just quite like it to be the apple and blackcurrant because it goes with the fruit that I'm putting in. So we don't need too much. Oops, just a wee splash. Oops, just a wee splash, she says, and pours half a bottle in. Just realised you can't even see it. So it was just a wee splash. I'm now going to pour some boiling water in with the kettle I boiled earlier. Pretty much just enough to cover it. Give it a wee squishy about. I'll put the lid on and leave it for 5 minutes to absorb the water. What I'll do while that is absorbing is I'll talk to you about my diet. As you know, I've been keto on and off, which is where you cut out carbs completely. However, and I do love the keto diet I did really well on it last year, and my body felt great on it. I felt great. I was never hungry and all the rest of it. But this year, for some reason, I've just not got back into it at all. I've just been craving carbs, which isn't like me. It's not that I've been craving carbs, I've been craving making the same meals as everybody else. And I also, for the last week, was feeling really sick every time I ate something, and I thought my body's just telling me no, it's not wanting this. And I thought, right, okay, so if I'm not doing keto, what am I going to do? Will I go back to Slimming World? Will I go to calorie counting? And I thought, you know what, I'm just really not wanting to count things. I just want to be normal. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm 45 years old. I'm not really wanting to lose weight. I just don't want to gain weight, and I want to feel healthy. I want to think, feel like what I'm putting into my body is healthy. And let's face it, 45-year-old, I used to be a nurse. I used to work as a sales rep for a nutrition company. I know what healthy food looks like. So I was umming and ahhing, I didn't know what to do, and then I watched the lovely Rachel, who is Hay Bales here on YouTube, and she was saying that she's switching from calorie counting to just eating healthy. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it, Rachel, definitely, because I commented and said, oh, I wish I could do that, because I've tried it before. When I was trying to lose weight in the past, I tried just eating healthy. And I did say, oh, I wish I could do that. I'm looking forward to watching your journey and seeing how you get on. And then I thought, you know what, Fiona, why can't you? Just give it a go. So as you could see, I'm not weighing things, I'm not measuring, I'm not counting calories, but I'm just going to try and be healthy. So I'm going to make like a fruity couscous or baked oats old Slimming World favourites basically, but without counting sins and things like that. And I'm going to make soups at lunchtime, and just, that's the idea. And if I'm making potatoes for Jack and Abby, I'm going to have potatoes. So as long as the majority of what I'm eating is healthy, I'm happy with that. I have got a box of Fibre One bars there, so if I really want something that's like cakey or sweet, then I can have that. But I thought in general, I might not even eat the fruity couscous today, but if I know that it's there, then if I'm hungry, I can have it. I am still wanting to stick to my intermittent fasting. For anyone who doesn't know, I eat between 9:30 in the morning and 5:30 at night. And in between that, I only drink. So I try to drink water, but I'm not very good at that. I will have some diluting juice or some Pepsi Max. As long as there's no sugar in it, then I'm happy to have it. And A, that naturally limits the amount of calories that you're taking in. And B, it gives your body a chance to completely digest everything that you've eaten through the day. It lets you start burning your own body fat for energy rather than using the food that you're putting in your mouth. And it also gives your cells a chance to clean themselves up as well. So it is very, very good for you, intermittent fasting. I don't do like 24-hour fasts or anything like that, but I eat for 8 hours and I fast for 16 hours. That's how I work it. And I generally struggle with that when I'm eating carbs. I've got no problems with it when I'm keto. However, I've been doing this for a couple of days now and I have been managing my intermittent fasting. So fingers crossed I carry on managing that. So that is where I'm at diet-wise. I'm sorry. I know everybody's like, oh, for goodness sake, we've just got used to the fact that you're going keto again and now you're doing this. But that's why I'm not making this predominantly a diet channel, because I do change my mind a lot. But anyway, when I'm doing days like vlogs like this, I thought I would just show you what I'm eating, and it might give you some inspiration, some ideas, or it might make you think, I couldn't live like that. Who knows? Right, so I have now given this couscous a chance to absorb. I'm going to give it a wee stir, give it a fluff up, get all the juice mixed in. Right, so see how much it fluffs up. It actually makes quite a lot. I'm going to add some frozen fruit now. I like to add frozen fruit because A, it stays, you can keep it for longer rather than it going off in the fridge. And B, when it defrosts, you get all the lovely juices from it as well, and all that mixes through the couscous too. So I've got some frozen raspberries here. Again, I'm not counting, I'm just going to pop a handful in. So a few raspberries. I do want it to be mainly fruit, to be fair, because that's the healthy bit. Some frozen strawberries. And I have to say, watching Rachel, I have had some inspiration for different meal ideas, and I've been jotting them all down, so thank you, Rachel. And I've jotted a couple of ideas down from Tracy's channel as well, the Mad Squats Lass. She does Slimming World, so a lot of her meals are very, very healthy. And Christine from My Life and Hobbies here on YouTube made it's actually an old Slimming World dish as well the other night, the sticky honey chicken. And I was like, oh, I've not had that for ages, so I'm going to make that next week as well. It's quite good thinking about different meals that I can make for me and Jack and Abby, because we're all getting a bit sick of eating the same things out of Asda all the time. I mean, they're lovely, but it's like, oh, this again. And I've got some frozen blueberries. These are all from Asda, these frozen fruits. Oh, the blueberries are a good size. Look at them. Oh, can you see that? It's big. Right, so this mason jar is pretty much full of fruit now, with the couscous at the bottom. So what I'm going to do now is just leave that to sit in the fridge for a good few hours and let the fruit all defrost. Look at my hand, I look like I've murdered someone. Oh my goodness. Hello Ranak. Hello. Yes, I'll let them see you in a minute. I will. Yeah, I'm just going to let this sit in the fridge for a few hours to let the fruit defrost. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. Right, So while the girls are getting organised, I'm taking advantage of my craft room being empty, and I'm going to spend some time in here. Got some comments to answer, some other general YouTube admin work to do, and I wanted to show you what I made yesterday. Look! Wine is my Valentine. This was one of the 50p wine glasses that I picked up at Asda and decorated for at Christmas. I just took the stickers off it and used my Cricut to cut this vinyl. And what do you think? Wine is my Valentine. I love it. I think for my first attempt at doing vinyl on a glass, you can see there's a couple of little bubbles, but it's okay because I know what I did wrong and I can learn from it. But yeah, I think that's really good. I was quite chuffed with myself yesterday when I did that. I had a whole day in my craft room. It was wonderful. So yes, I'm just going to get on with this just now. Oh, and if you do want to see how I actually made this with my Cricut, there is a video on my craft channel and I will link that for you. But yeah. Right, so I'm going to get on with answering these lovely comments now and I'll come back to you in a wee while. Am I allowed to vlog Granny Annie today?
Why not?
Because Brooke wouldn't let me vlog her this morning.
Oh, fine.
I don't know. I'm a mess. She's perfectly fine.
Look at me. Just lit the fire.
Yeah, so it's 9:30, coffee time. The girls are working hard. They wouldn't let me vlog them this morning. Fair enough. I don't force them. Maybe they'll be feeling more camera ready this afternoon. So I think we're both having a gingerbread latte this morning. Tassimo Costa. I think it's finished, Rana. Look at the tongue. Oh, Clyde, you've got competition for your coffee now, son. No. It's girls have been beavering away. They've been really good today. I have been helping Brooke with bits and pieces and doing some admin-y stuff, writing notes for ideas for my crafts and different bits and pieces like that. But I'm hungry now. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm hungry. So I've came through to make some soup, but it's that long since I've used my soup maker that it was looking extremely grimy when I got it out of the cupboard. So I just filled it up with some boiling water and some fairy liquid just now, just to let it steep for 10 minutes before I'll give it a clean and then make my soup. So, this is what I'm making. The Asda butternut squash and red pepper soup mix. Serves two. It's literally butternut squash, red pepper and red onion. You put it, well, I'm going to put it in the soup maker, but it says that you can put it in a pot. Add some water and some stock, and then 25 minutes later it's ready if you're doing it in a pot. But I do mine in the soup maker because I like mine smooth and it blends it for me, so I don't know how long it'll take, but that's basically going to be it. So simple. So yes, a nice easy quick lunch, and I will show you that once it's made. Right, so that's Brooke's geography work getting handed in now.
I hate geography.
I hate geography as well, I have to say. Yes, lunchtime now, and you need to get a maths package. Is it maths numeracy package from school? Mm-hmm. But because I'm not able to take you up today, your teacher's going to bring it, isn't he?
Yes.
So that's good. Right, I'm going to make my soup. So I have my soup maker here, which has now been cleaned. I'm going to put my soup mix in it. My oxo stock pot. I'm using a chicken stock pot because I don't like vegetable stock. And then I'll just fill it up to between the minimum and maximum with water and then let it do its thing. Right, while my soup is cooking, I'm just going to give my couscous a little stir up. Just the fruit should have defrosted a bit now. I'm just going to mix it all together. So there we go. I've gave it all a good mix up. All the fruit is mixed through the couscous now, and it's looking yummy. What I'll do with that later, I'll put it back in the fridge, and then when I'm ready to eat it, I'm just going to pop a little bit. So it's the next day, and I'm about to have the fruity couscous that I made yesterday, but didn't actually eat. So I've just topped it with some of this Muller Light coconut with a hint of vanilla yogurt, And if you're really hungry, you can top it with some quark as well, some sweetened quark for extra protein, good filling power. But I'm not that hungry, so I've just put a wee bit of the yoghurt on there, and I'm going to get stuck in. You can mix it all together, or you can eat it in layers. It's entirely up. Abby's going to let me vlog her, eh, Abby?
Yes.
You've been working hard today, haven't you?
Yes.
What have you done so far?
English and maths, that's all I've had to do.
English and maths. Cool. And you're going to make some lunch. Nutella. Yum yum.
I had it in ages.
I know. What are you saying? And what's me Molly saying?
Molly has been weird today.
Molly's been a wee weirdo. Oh yes, you're barking as usual. Right, that's it beeping to say that it's ready. Right, it's a bit watery looking, to be honest. I think I've either added too much water, or if I want to make that amount, I'll probably add potato or something next time, but I'm sure it'll taste fine. And so I've got 2 portions, one for tomorrow, one for today, and I'm going to have it with some wafer thin smoked ham rather than bread. Not because I'm avoiding the carbs, but because the protein is in the ham is more filling than bread. So yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy this now and watch some YouTube. Lunchtime is over. I really enjoyed that soup actually. It was very thin and watery, but it was very flavourful as well, and it was really nice with the ham. I've not had soup for ages, so that's the girls getting back to work now as well. I'm going to go and see what Brooke's got still to do, and see what I can help her with. Hopefully there's not too much left. We'll see. So that's you finished for today?
Yes.
2:10, that's not bad. Oh, you've still got your fitness. You're going to go and work out on the exercise bike for a wee while. Why are you not wanting vlog today?
Because I don't want vlog.
Okay. Fair enough, I've been playing with my laminator. Exciting. Oh, that's Abby finished as well. That was good timing. Both of you finished. Cool. What housework can I get you to do? So it is 4:25. I'm going to get dinner organised. Brooke's way down to the beach with Granny Annie for a bit of fresh air. And Abby's there. Hello, Abby. Abby's been chatting to the school. Right, I'm going to sort dinner. This might sound bizarre, but I actually made this roast dinner, or prepared the roast dinner for yesterday, but then Granny Annie decided to treat us to a Chinese, didn't she, Abby?
Yes.
That was an adventure, wasn't it, Abby?
Right. So they gave me the menu to see what I wanted. I was like, this is not the normal menu. But
You didn't say that though.
I thought it. I literally noticed, but I was like, okay, maybe she's just been adventurous. And then she parked out Rosneath. I was like, no, whenever I say something, I'm always the person in the wrong here. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just like the person who owns, because I know they change a lot who owns it. So maybe it's just a new person, we're trying it out. So I get made to go in, talk to the woman for about five minutes in broken English, trying to explain, no, this is the order. And she's like, right, I'll just take it again. So I tell her, we don't do that. It was a Chinese in Helensburgh, not Rosny. The one right around the peninsula in town. And they ended up phoning Dad to be like, by the way, your dinner's ready. We said 15 minutes.
And it took us an hour
later.
That was a big whoopsie. We didn't realise Granny Annie still had the local Chinese takeaway menu, so I just asked Dad to get the menu out the drawer. He never noticed it wasn't the normal one. I never noticed. You did notice, but didn't say anything. Yeah, so you got the red net going into the Chinese for an order that hadn't been placed. Never mind, we got it in the end and it was good, wasn't it? So yes, this dinner was actually part prepared yesterday, so it's all still got 20 minutes to go. So I'm just going to put it in the oven for 20 minutes. So it's just a roast chicken, roast potatoes. Those roast potatoes were Asda own ones, and I had put some little baby potatoes in the air fryer to try as well. So that's what they are. And then we're having, I've not tried this before, braised red cabbage with apple, onion and red wine vinegar. So Abby's not having that, but me and Jack will give that a go and see what we think. So yeah, going to get this on just now. And I suppose I better feed the puppies. Eh? Is Willa hungry? Does Willa want her dinner? Willa's learning to spell because you're too smart, aren't you? When I say dinner, ooh. When I say dinner, ooh, does Willa want it? Does she? It's the same at night. She loves going to her bed, and whenever I say bed, she gets all excited. So we started saying, right, are we going to BED? And now she knows what BED means. Hey, you're too smart. Yeah, so. So Brooke's teacher has just been with her work for tomorrow. So it's 4 o'clock. That must be him finishing for the day. What you got? Ooh, a nice ruler. What else? What else? And he was wondering what the dogs were, wasn't he? Apart from noisy. Oh, and a protractor. Ooh.
Just some worksheets.
Excellent. Oh, so it's angles we're going to be working on. Very good. Excellent. 4:25, and here's dinner. So I have got Jack. Let me show you Jack's first. Jack's got a chicken breast. He doesn't like the skin. And 3 of the Asda roast potatoes and some of the little baby potatoes done in the air fryer. And about 3/4 of that cabbage thing. It smells a bit funky. I'm hoping I like it. I prefer the thigh and drumstick of the chicken. So Abby's got the other breast. I've got a thigh and a drumstick. And some roasties, some of the baby potatoes and some of the cabbage. The roasties, they're okay. I mean, they're not like amazing. They're better than I would be able to do from scratch, put it that way. But Cheryl, they're not as good looking as Stephen's. Stephen from the Stevenson Gresh family makes the most amazing looking roast potatoes. I would love to be able to make roast potatoes like them, but no. That is what's left of the chicken, and the dogs will get that tomorrow with their breakfast. There's a thigh and a drumstick and wings and a little bit of breast left, so they will enjoy that. So yes, I'm going to tuck into my dinner now. I'm just going to turn around and talk to you for 2 minutes. Yeah, so before I go and tuck into my dinner, I just thought I would end this vlog. I'm sorry it's been a bit strange. I've not edited it yet, but I think it's going to be pretty rubbish. It started off as a homeschooling vlog, but Brooke refused to be vlogged for some reason today. It's not like her. So yeah, it's a little bit bitty. It's more turned into a what I eat in a day video, which is a bit bizarre. Don't worry, I'm not going to be turning my vlog into what I eat in a day videos. Not that there's anything wrong with them, I like watching them, but I'm trying to get away from the sort of diet aspect on my channel, but it is a big part of my life, so I do talk about it. I just want to mention very briefly, if any of you have got kids on TikTok, or if any of you watching are on TikTok, look out for a guy called Mark Feely. I'll put in a little clip of him. Now, from what I'm told, he is a convicted paedophile who basically targets young kids on social media, especially TikTok. He's got loads of different accounts. I've been through all Brooke's account, and he's got loads of different, so I've blocked him. All of his accounts that are related to him. Now, he did get arrested the last time he was caught on TikTok, because part of his registration is he's not supposed to be on social media, but he's out there again. So please, if you've got kids on TikTok, go onto their account and look up Mark Feely and block anything that's related to him, because he is a nasty piece of work, and I would hate to think that anybody would get targeted by the likes of him. Anyway, something a bit nicer. I've just had a lovely email from a viewer, which was really nice. I've had a few recently, and I just want to say thank you very much. So yeah, if you ever feel like emailing me or messaging me on Instagram or anything, please feel free. I do enjoy it. Because I have no pals, I'd be saying. That's true. I'm only kidding. Well, maybe. Right, I'm going to head off now and eat my dinner. So, like I say, I'm sorry if this has been a bit of a strange vlog. I meant to say earlier when I was talking about my diet, I've not weighed myself since last Monday. I'm not going down the road of I want to see how much I lose eating like this, because like I say, I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to eat healthily, and if I lose weight, it'll be a bonus. I don't want to put any on either, but I'll be able to feel it in my clothes if I'm putting on, and then I'll need to rethink things. Right, I'm definitely going to go now. I'm sorry if this has been a rubbish vlog. Please bear with me, and hopefully the next one will be better. If by any chance you have enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks everyone. Bye.